Hi, today I'm going to show you how I'm going to paint my Enjoy cigarette. It's my electronic cigarette. For those of you who aren't familiar with the electronic cigarette, it's a very simple device. It's a atomizer with a battery and a little cartridge here. Actually, this one has no cartridge. Let me show you a cartridge. With a cartridge here, and inside this cartridge is nicotine, water, propylene glycol, and some flavoring. And when you assemble all these things together, you can smoke this just like a cigarette. But the difference is that this is legal to smoke in a lot of places that you can't smoke because there's no real fire or tobacco involved. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna paint one that we have today. And for those of you who have been thinking about ordering one and you're not sure, you know, how it comes or what it looks like when you get it, the one I have today here is the pen style, the long one, and you get a box like this from Enjoy. It's very simple. It's very nice. Whoops. And all your information, a user's guide. You get one here, and they give you an extra battery and some cartridges, some different cartridges to try. And when you pull this part up here, underneath, you'll find a couple more cartridges and your charger that you have to assemble the charger, and you need to charge up your batteries before you use the unit. Okay, so first I'm going to show you something really simple. I got this, and what I did was when I took out my stuff, I actually there's a couple of layers here on the bottom of the foam. Maybe let's show it over here. There's a couple of layers, and what you can do is peel off just the bottom layer of those layers and leave yourself one layer. And what else there is you'll see the insert areas there. And what you can do is you're going to want to cut out a piece just around this insert area right here where there's two holes. And after you do that, the other thing you're going to need to do is you cut that segment out, and there's and then what I also did was cut a little additional out just to make it a little bit longer. And if you happen to have an old Altoid box sitting around, it's awesome because this fits right into here. And then in the top part, I put my Enjoy card, which helps to explain to other people what the electronic cigarette is when you come across them. And this beautifully fits my atomizer and a battery. And it keeps it from shaking around and getting all scuffed up and scratched up, and that fits nice in there. So you can leave it plain like this. Today, I'm actually going to paint this while I have the paints out and I'm doing stuff. Oh, and this is something else I found out too. If you want like an extra little container for your cartridges that you have, the smaller Altoid chewing gum size fits those perfectly. And here you can see I have a whole bunch of mixed assortment of cartridges that I can carry with me, so at any time I can replace the one, you know, when one goes out. So, and that just keeps it nice and simple, easy to find in my bag. So I'm going to paint that too. but I really wanted to paint the electronic cigarette here for a while. So I have a couple of these here. And one of the other things I was going to show you is, like, if you don't know how to know when your battery is expired on your electronic cigarette, what happens is you try to take a puff and it works, and then what'll happen is this will start flashing though. You may not, you won't get as much smoke, and this will start to flash, and then it's kind of dead. Okay, so that's the simple explanation of what we have here. The first thing I went out and I got these really cool permanamel paints, and these have to sit and cure for about 10 days, but it should leave. It should keep your, it should be a very good, solid, sturdy paint that shouldn't chip very easily. And one of the great things if you order from Enjoy is that you can paint these, and if your battery dies, it's covered for a year, and even if it's painted, they will take it back and they will send you another battery. Now, of course, if the battery is not going to be painted, when the one that they send you back, they're going to send you back a new one. But just so you know, you can replace that at any time. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I've got 2 of these that I want to paint today. I've got 2 batteries, and I've got 2 atomizers, and these as well. You can return these if the atomizer for some reason dies on you. You can return it and they'll replace it. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I have empty cylinders here. I'm going to put these in. These come, the first one that's hooked onto your unit when you get it is an empty. It's just kind of like a placeholder or whatever. And I have another one of these. I still have some stuff in here, so I don't want to, I'm going to save that. Okay, and I want to first open this up. I don't know which paint I want to use. I want to do one with silver and pink. I'm going to do a sponge style, and then the other one I might try to paint some kind of a design on. So I got the whole assortment because I had no clue what color I really want this. And the clear gloss glaze is at the end so that I can paint it, and then I can actually put a glaze over it to protect it even more. And step 1 on these kits is the surface conditioner. And this is the Delta brand. I don't know. I got this at, I think I got this at a Michael's craft store. So any of your craft stores will carry them. And I just picked up some sponges here, but you can probably take a sponge out of your kitchen, an old sponge or something that's, might have a good end on it or something, and use that as well. And I'm just going to take these right out. Oh, and this is good. This one's cut already. Okay, so I'm going to just use this. And I'm just going to do a little bit of conditioner on both of these first, just to clean them off of any oils and anything else that might be on them. I'm just going to put this conditioner right on the sponge and just rub it right over these.